start.
Oh, I already did.
Okay. Hey, we're live now. Sounds good. See you. Okay, bye.
Took a little bit. It took a little bit. I slept way too long.
Oh, you needed it. That's why I didn't wake you up.
Well, I was up earlier.
I figured. That's okay.
And I saw you sleeping, and then I just, fell right back to sleep. Just like, oh, sorry.
I needed it too.
Oi.
Cats seem to be bugging us when we're sleeping.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The bugs have been going wild these last couple of days.
I know. Hey, Lee.
I'm really wondering what's going on. Hi, Lee.
I don't know. They're communicating with us. We just don't always understand what they're saying yet. But like last night, I was laying in bed and out of the corner of my eye because I was looking at my phone. The light caught a little flying across my bed towards me, the spider, and I just flew up. My gosh, that hurt my body so bad. Moving so fast. And then when I got off the bed, guess what it did? It turned around and walked towards me again. Okay, I'm going to put you outside. And I did, and he didn't fight it. So to me, it's like they know they're not supposed to be in here, but they're walking around. They make a turn, they make a turn, they make a turn, right?
And then they get lost.
Yeah, and then they're lost. They're inside and they're lost, and they need to get outside. And so that is the communication I felt last night with that little spider. It was this baby one. And he's like, I'm hungry. I need to go eat. I put him out. But how taxing. I mean, we want to go to bed and stay in bed. It's time for sleep, right? Hell no. The cats are like, Mom's in bed. Let's go get Mom to follow Mommy.
Mommy.
Oh my goodness. So, yeah.
Grand Friday, Barney. Hi, Deborah. It's been crazy. So, yeah, I was off yesterday, but the day before I was sent to garden. Was out there for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And I get back into where self-checkout is over at work, and my leg starts itching, the back of my leg. So I start scratching it. I feel it, and there's a big bump. I'm like, oh, what's that? So I go on my break, and I check in the break room. I have somebody look at it. It's a bite. They couldn't tell if it's a mosquito bite or a spider bite, but that bite itched and it hurt. And then I was scratching my other knee, my right knee, and there's a bite on there too. I'm like, what the hell is that? What's going on? I get home. And then yesterday I get a bite right underneath my stomach. It's like, what the hell? 3 bites within 2 days. From different things.
So there's a series of books by Anastasia. She's the woman who lives in Russia. Very powerful woman, and she had a guy write the books. I don't know where they are. I don't know if they were stolen when our truck was stolen, along with my black bag. Or if they're packed away somewhere. But she was saying that when bugs bite, they are assisting the body in correcting some issues, challenges that they sense. And that's really great, but none of us still appreciate a bite or a sting, do we? It's like, that's really uncomfortable.
And then a bee charged at me yesterday.
Well,
What the hell was that?
maybe it was the same bee, and it was just letting you know it didn't
Well,
appreciate
when
being
bees,
dropped.
when bees, no, that was a regular bee. The other one was a black bumblebee.
Oh. Bring me more pollen.
I so didn't appreciate being chased, though.
No, of course not. So today is August 1st, and we heard there are things happening on starting August 1st, but I haven't come across any information. Anyone here?
Neither have I.
And by the way, we're going to keep this short and sweet.
I got a few videos to share, and these videos, some of them are pretty interesting. One of them is about glitter, and we've already talked about human remains being in diamonds, but this is
We haven't showed this one about glitter yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
A few funny ones, and then Plum Labs. Has anyone here heard any type of information about Plum Labs? See, bees sting once, and then they die. Yes, they do. Then I also have a video of Mullen. Should we start off with Mullen?
Sure.
So let's start off with...
We're fans of Mullen.
Yeah, we love Mullen. You might need to turn it up a little bit for this, but I'm not sure. I'm going to mute us.
Mullen, or Verbascum thapsus, is a biannual. Grows in an explosion at the base in the first year of these beautiful fuzzy leaves, also known as hunter's toilet paper because they are so fuzzy. They're also rubificient, meaning that they stimulate blood flow to the surface of the skin. Traditionally, these were used to line mucklucks, moccasins, and other footwear to help you keep your feet warm. Dried, this is a bronchodilator. It opens up the airways, and it's one of the few smoking plants that you can actually use to increase your ability to breathe. I used this for my oldest son when he had cold-induced asthma. The flowers are used in oil for ear infections. They're also tasty right off the plant. I'm going to pick just one of the lower ones here because we want this plant to go to seed. The shape of the flower when it's dead and dry is perfect for making torches. Dipped in raccoon fat, or if you don't have raccoon fat, beef tallow. You can light the tip of a torch this size with this flower head, probably a half hour, 40 minutes of light, which may not seem like, you know, a big deal, but in the winter, in the snow, with the flame of this slow burning torch reflecting off that snow, it's beautiful. When this is completely dry, I'll shave off the leaf scars, and it's a hand drill for a spindle for your hand drill stalk. So we have a medicine in the flowers and in the leaves, a means to keep warm through increasing circulation in the extremities, fire making, and a torch in this one plant. Some people use it to thicken stews. When you put the leaves in hot water, they turn snot-like or mucilaginous, but I mean, it doesn't really add much more in the way of flavor to a soup or a stew. It's just for texture. Know this plant, biannual, mullen. Save the seeds in the winter when this is dead and dry. I take my hand, hit the stalk, the seeds fall into the palm of your hand. In disturbed areas, it'll grow and you'll always have it. Mullen.
Here's a perfect example of a first-year basil rosette, second-year flower spike with emergent flowers for food and medicine, the spike that can be used to a hand drill stalk, and here's that same spike in the winter as a torch and a group of torches, and here is the mullen stalk being used as a hand drill spindle to make fire. This particular fireboard is cedar, so mullen on cedar until you have enough of a coal that you can blow it into flame. And there's the coal. Mullen for food, medicine, fire making, and stimulating blood flow to keep your feet warm. Not a bad plant.
I just saw that video just the other day, and I was like, oh, I need to share that with the family. Because we all love Mullen, right? I love Mullen, but Lee, that really blows. I bought Mullen tea and he threw it out. Maybe you should just grow some Mullen. See if they throw it out then. And if you live in an apartment, who cares? Just grow it all over the lawn outside. Where'd this come from? Who knows?
Yes, Diane, we love Mullen. We do. And then to find out that the roots are, which I have soaking in alcohol right now, are good for bones and joints and helping those to repair. That would be good for your hubby, Diane. So Diane and I are in talks of doing a show together, and health. Health will be the focus. Physical, mental, spiritual, emotional. And that is very much needed right now. Diane is a wealth of information. And so between the two of us, we ought to be able to come up with some really good information and yeah, make it worthwhile. So we plan on doing it on another channel. We'll let you know. We might start next week, and we haven't picked a day yet. Looks like Kidd is off mostly Thursdays and Fridays. Friday's a good day to go live, but I don't think I could do 2 lives on a Friday. Not the way I'm feeling. So we might skip around until we find the day that seems right.
Most of the time it's Thursdays and Fridays, but Thursday seems to be my main day off.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I get one Saturday off, and that's next
Once a month, right?
something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm always working Sunday. Always working Sunday and Monday. Those are the 2 main days because I'm good in prison.
Deborah, I have not. Not until I watched that video. That's interesting.
Wait, which one?
She said, have you heard of putting mullein leaves in your shoes?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
But
no,
the
we
guy
don't.
did say that leaves would stimulate the
Blood flow.
the skin and the blood flow. And that would stimulate the blood flow within the feet to create more.
Even with the socks? Yeah, I guess it would go through the socks, wouldn't it? You put the
I think you put it.
fresh, so when you're stepping
It's
on
like
it,
putting onions on your feet. You don't put that between socks. So
There-
you put it on your feet and then you put socks over it.
interesting. I wonder what that would be like for someone who has to work and could not take it off if it's irritating them until break time, like in your position or Dad's.
Oh, I'll be able to. I would be able to. Dad would be able to. Everybody would be able to. It's just finding the right time to do it.
That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, some of those baby leaves are really soft. That would be comfortable. Feel comfy.
I love using the Mullen as a smoking tool to get all the phlegm out.
So someone was just saying that they like mullein tea because it helps with their lungs. Did you know that drinking mullein tea would help with the lungs too?
Yeah, everything about the Mullen helps with the lungs, but the smoke actually goes deeper into the lungs. Like what that guy said, he smoked his Mullen for his asthmatic son when he had cold-induced asthmas.
So there was a stressful day, and Kidd says, "You know what? I'm gonna do some mullein. Mom, you want to join me?" And I'm like,
Yes.
I went out there.
When
Yes, exactly. That was so funny. I felt it relax my whole body.
It really does relax you. It's not like that weed high, but it's just that regular, you can feel an instant relief of stress coming off of you. And I tried smoking the flowers before. I would not recommend it. I would not recommend it.
Oh, he ate the flower, though. He said it was kind of sweetish. We never tried that.
Well, no, but he also said that it's used really great in teas and herbal remedies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and ear problems.
The oil infused. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that was cool that he actually showed a picture of the it being lit with the either raccoon fat. I was reading some of the comments because I got it from TikTok, and and people in the comments are like, "Yeah, how the hell do you come across raccoon fat?" Like, what the hell? Where the hell do you get raccoon fat? I got tallow, but not raccoon fat.
That's interesting. That's living off the land for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So apparently raccoon fat is like super healthy.
For a Mullen flame or for eating?
Probably both. We'll have to look into that.
I wouldn't be opposed to using it. I mean, if that's what was available and it was needed, I wouldn't be opposed.
Hi, Maria. I found you by accident. So Lisa says, "Hi, what do I do? Where have you been?" All I hear is, "Where have you been?" No car, no note. You could have died. You could have been seen.
That came from Harry Potter, didn't it? when they took Mom's flying car, she sent that note.
Died. You could have been seen.
She was so mad.
Oh.
We're rewatching Harry Potter again. And that's been fun.
Well, you guys have been watching Harry Potter. I've just been slightly glancing at it. Oh, we got 17 people watching. Cool. 17.
We do? My phone says 14. 17. So it's so nice to see you all. Maria and Lee and Carrie Ann,
Oh.
Diane.
Well, Maria is going through something.
What?
I'm going to be in the hospital this time next week.
Why?
So if anyone can send Maria what I do, some good prayers, that would be very much appreciated, you guys. It's for corrective surgery.
Okay.
So, Carrie Ann says putting different oils in and around your belly button treats all kinds of things, but from eyesight to bowels to skin, hair and nails, etc. Good to know and use.
Oh, there's a video that you could play. At least in part. Let me see where. I sent it to Diane.
At least in part.
Hang on. It's on.
Toss.
Parts.
Are you a crackhead?
That is so funny. Wait a minute. I thought thought that I hearted it. Where
Kids
the heck
have
did it go?
no filter. Oh, the heart doesn't usually ever work. You have to start sending it to people. That's why I always send it to you.
I send it to you?
Well, there is this picture that I do want to
I don't. Ah! I know I sent it to Diane, but I don't think I sent her the link, just the video. Oh, hang on. Okay, then I must have downloaded the video. I'll get it up. Which personal information? Yeah. I think this is it. Okay. So this is on DMSO.
DMSO?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, well, there's this. If you guys want to take a screenshot of that, that is something that we found not too long ago. I'll let you. Take a screenshot of that.
Wow, Maria, that's amazing.
What is this of?
DMSO.
Oh, DMSO.
She's a doctor.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
Oh yeah.
All information shared is of personal information and
Personal experiences.
personal experiences and
We're-
what we have lived through.
We're only professional entertainers.
Alright, so I'll get rid of that. Then go back to this. And this. DMSO.
Hi, ADV here. I just read an ignorant comment claiming that dimethyl sulfoxide was dangerous to drink, and I wanted to address it. DMSO is perfectly safe to ingest. If you want to learn more, my book, Healing with DMSO, has a beautiful dilutions chart in there that can help you understand the different dilutions for different approaches. For ingestion, the amount is 1 teaspoon per 5 ounces of water or juice, ideally pomegranate juice, because the polyphenols will help offset any of the scent or smell that can come on the breath from usage of DMSO. You want pure, properly filtered DMSO, the highest grade available and purity at DMSO.store. That's 99.995% pharma grade DMSO. And you can learn all about it, how to use it properly. Don't fear what you don't know, but also don't bash what you don't know. Like making comments that DMSO is bad for you or dangerous when you don't know what you're talking about, it just reeks of ignorance. Why do that to yourself? So learn first, then realize the amazing power of dimethyl sulfoxide for your health, for anti-aging, for pain killing, for prevention of stroke and heart attacks. It heals cataracts. It can basically heal anything in the body. Did you know that you can use a form of extract of DMSO with a specific amino acid blend in a child that has Downs, and it will reverse the Down syndrome? Yumnaturals.store, healingwithdmso.com, DMSO.store, all carry my book. Read about it. It's user-friendly. It's a really easy read, and you can then start to apply a natural remedy from trees into your lifestyle, ingesting it properly, applying it topically, and use it for emergencies and all kinds of uses. So there you go, and thanks for spreading the love and truth.
Well, that is very interesting. Very interesting information upon DMSO. That's a really great find right there.
I'm gonna I want you to put this up in a minute. I'm getting testimonials.
Hey, wait, I have lost my crown. I was number 3, and now I don't even have one. Boo-hoo. Wait, on what?
I've lost my crown? What does
Yeah,
that mean?
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a game that you... Oh, MSM would also be good to go over.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and put those up.
What do you guys think of Joe Rogan?
Not sure. It's things are going to be coming out though and become clearer.
Yeah.
I was just listening to someone, I don't remember who, but they were saying that there's going to be arrests even of those who have purported themselves. Did I just make up a word? As white hats or anons, QAnons, whatever they're called. And they are going to be arrested too. He didn't go over who, but he said that's coming. All right. So I sent it to the Telegram group.
This thing?
Yes.
Oh, so you want me to put it up for them to screenshot?
Or we could read it together.
Okay.
They could screenshot it too, though.
Which was first?
It doesn't matter. Because this complements that video. This information here.
Okay. Does it matter which one of these?
Nope.
So I will just go ahead and keep on talking. Or you know what? Maybe I can actually do this for everybody to ready.
I'm gonna be home soon, okay?
Hey, Buxton. Dottie.
Hey, buddy. What you doing?
Maggie.
Mando, can you hear me?
What are you doing?
Oh my God. You are so cute. Meow. Dottie.
Oliver. I'm gonna be home soon, okay?
Jerry.
Buddy. Hey.
I'm gonna be home soon, okay?
Malcolm, be gentle.
Hey, Buxton.
What are you doing? Hi.
Rusty.
I didn't see that video on here. Did that even play? I don't see
Well,
it.
yeah, that's because you are all the way back there.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Lovely.
I love some of the cat's reactions as well.
Mm-hmm.
I did not mean to share that just yet. What? Bat. Yeah. I'm still getting these ready. Well, if you want to read that with them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I've been reading the posts on DMSO over the last several months. In January, I bought a bottle of the 99% pure DMSO to have on hand for strokes, never imagining we would need it. On February 22nd last week, My husband woke up with obvious signs of a stroke, aphasia, some numbness in his cheeks. I gave him Natto with DMSO. I've continued both since he's shown improvement each something day. It's been a week. He speaks in complete sentences most of the time now. Huge improvement from a week ago. DMSO helped with my stroke in mid-February this year. I suffered from a stroke right after waking up. I went
Right here.
Okay, I went to the toilet and noticed that I have lost control of my palm. I walked to bed and I froze, unable to lay down. Since I'm a medical chemist with a good experience in neuroscience, I immediately realized that these are the symptoms of stroke. Since the speech was not affected yet, and I within minutes, I regained my movement ability. I woke my wife and requested that she follow the procedure I had discussed with her in the past, just in case something like that might happen. Then I went to the hospital, by which time I lost speech. I credit DMSO for not losing movement ability. My ability to speak Polish and English recovered so that I could return to work full-time as a scientist 6 weeks after the stroke. I can vouch. I was up on the use of DMSO and had some on hand when I had an apparent stroke. The ER doc came in to tell me that I had not stroked despite speech impairment and other signs. I told him I took DMSO. That's just coming out in the literature now. He was amazed. Waiting for the next one for that kid's preparing. Okay, I stumbled upon your incredible series on DMSO 1 week after my husband had a stroke, which left him in horrible pain, vertigo, exhaustion, and partial paralysis on the left side of his face, arm, and leg. I bought liquid DMSO, and thank God the pain went away almost instantly every time I applied it to his face, neck, and shoulder. I continued to apply undiluted DMSO to the problem areas with cotton pads about 2 to 3 times a day. About 2 weeks in, he began to walk without a cane for short periods and was sleeping less. Only 3 months after the stroke, he walked with me unassisted to a friend's house carrying a guitar and was able to play the guitar and swing flawlessly while standing with one foot on a chair. My jaw was on the floor. My friend asked me why I looked so strange, so I told her, "You're all witnessing a freaking miracle right now. This man had a stroke 3 months ago, and now he's playing his guitar like nothing happened." She was speechless. "Doctor, thank you. Thank you. You're a godsend." I've been in health chats where twice now folks were in the chat and were having a stroke, had DMSO on hand, and took it. Both strokes were stopped within 10 to 15 minutes, and DMSO reversed the damage from them. Is that the last one?
That was the last one.
Okay. So that went right along with the video. And now you know it's 1 teaspoon for 5 ounces of juice or water, and make sure it's clean, no chemicals. Because DMSO brings whatever it comes in contact with into your body, deeply into the bloodstream. So deeply. So keep your hands clean when you're using it. Okay. It's just incredible, and that's why I wanted to share the video, because I looked everywhere for the recipe, how to take it internally, and that was the only video I came across from all my search that gave a recipe for that, for the internal. And to me, it's important that you take it internally as well. I take it internally as well.
No, we all take it internally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I bought her book, and it's pretty good. Let me go grab it.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
while she's doing that,
You want to hold that up? Oh, they can see it. So in her book, she doesn't have the recipe for the internal treatment.
for entertainment purposes only.
Mm-hmm. Helps with carpal tunnel syndrome, frozen shoulder, injuries,
Tendinitis.
head trauma, mental health, eye health, arthritis, restless leg syndrome, cavities, muscle repair, ears, sinuses, hair growth, skin care, cold sores, persistent shingles,
So that can
hemorrhoids.
help with my hair growth?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
First aid and wounds, intravenous, DMSO. And that's just going to part like right in the middle of that. So DMSO with essential oils, with black salve, common essential oil combinations, DMSO with CBD, DMSO with castor oil, colloidal silver, botanical medicine, DMSO with vitamin C, DMSO with MSM. And then here are the DMSO recipes: antifungal drops, analgesic formula, eye drops, ear drops. I think this book is $11 right now on Amazon. Sinus rinse, wound spray, mouthwash, scalp care and hair growth formula, topical vitamin and mineral blend, and how to use DMSO for our animal friends. So she goes over that too. Injuries, eyes, chronic disease approach.
We're going to have to try that with Hazel. She's not feeling so good. Diane says skincare too.
Oh, yeah. So pretty cool. I have this book too. And I don't think it has recipes.
I don't know what tree it's from. Do you know what tree it's from? The Complete Guide to Safe and Natural Treatments for Managing Pain, Inflammation, and Other Chronic Ailments with dimethyl sulfoxide.
Sulfoxide.
That.
Yeah, this one covers hair and scalp problems too. Eye care, emergency medicine, tinnitus.
A Russian doctor named Alexander M. Sidev discovered DMSO in 1866, yet no commercial application was identified until some 9 decades later in the 1950s. British scientists learned it could be used as a cryoprotective agent, protect against harmful effects of freezing to preserve bone marrow and blood cells. Frozen cells are irreparably damaged by ice crystallization. However, when DMSO is added to water and used as an antifreeze, it It affects the thermodynamics of the freezing process in such a way that 85% of the cells survive. So it was founded by a Russian doctor named Alexander in 1866, but it wasn't really used until the 1950s and on.
So interesting question, Maria. She asks, reverses hair color. So what I've been reading is that the loss of hair and the graying of the hair is an internal issue.
Hi, Ellen.
We have to fix our bodies, and when that fixes, guess what? The skin becomes brighter and younger. The hair returns to natural color. But in that book, I think it was that book that I read this, that the DMSO also will deal with head mites. And I guess, I mean, they would burrow into the pores, right? Damage the hair, and the hair starts to fall out. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even consider that mites might be a problem. I mean, that makes sense, right? So I don't know that head mites would have anything to do with the loss of color, but we do need to fix our bodies and get it back to where we have nutritional value available to us. So all the minerals and vitamins that our body needs. And then detoxing. And without going into a lot of detail, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll do that on the other show with Diane.
Hi, Veronica. Hi, Ellen. What I do, Maria says, I've got a new face routine. Organic cucumber, aloe vera, rose water, distilled water. From is that and from or just from?
From my mate Ginger Kate on TT, whatever that is.
TikTok.
Oh, okay. We go live on when Kidd has Thursdays and Fridays off. Then we usually go live on Friday because that just seems to work really well with everyone. But otherwise, it's up in the air depending on when he's off. If his day's off are Wednesday and Thursday, then we do it Wednesday. So I'm sorry we can't do more than that, but that's just what his schedule is right now.
Yeah, and they said, I'm too new to get a set schedule like that. I can't request things off. So you pamper to the LOAs, leave of absences, the ones that hurt themselves. And you also pamper to the one that you bought a car that never even shows up for their job, for their work when they're on the schedule. Okay, I get it.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, but somebody that shows up to their job an hour early, that's
And-
always on time. That
And
always
they
clocks
always
in.
and they
at the
love
same
your
time.
work.
And yet I can't just, request a small thing. They're like, you're too new. Well, screw you, I'm going home. Ellen says, I heard that the lack of copper was a big problem, losing the color of hair.
What is?
The lack of copper,
Oh,
the lack
yeah.
of metals in the body.
Thanks, Ellen. I do vaguely remember that, reading that sometime. Yeah. But again, it's making sure that all your minerals and vitamins are up, right?
Shush that crap. Okay.
tell you to use your own. Start shushing, kid. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Right? She could tell I was letting my thoughts overrun. Oopsies.
Hey, Stymie.
You came in at a fun time.
Yeah, kid was getting this. That's so funny. By the way, I kind of put myself into a little bit of a, I guess a healing crisis because I didn't realize I was drinking so much detox tea. And I kept feeling shittier and shittier.
You're like, more detox!
Yeah, from this big thing. 2 of them a day. And then I'm like, I feel terrible. I'm feeling worse. I'm feeling even worse. And I wasn't getting it until I got it. And it was like, oh, okay, slow down on the tea and drink a lot of water. Flush that shit out. So, yeah, we all go through it, or don't we? Trying to remember everything. Jeez.
Thank you, Jende.
What?
You both look great.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate hearing that. There was another show that someone said, wow, Candy's lost a lot of weight. I never addressed it, but thank you for that, too. I appreciate that. I have.
A lot.
Today, I'll just show you a picture.
A lot.
The same picture I sent Diane.
Just send it to here and I'll just put it up there.
Oh, okay.
It's easier that way. Oh, but I did want to go over. So you all were wondering what the toss was, and I showed you like a Temu style. Well, this is where it actually came from. It is. I love it. It's hilarious. The toss. Where are you?
Right there.
We toss our hair. Ready? Toss. Toss. That's a choice. Next, I'm gonna.
That's a choice.
That's a choice. Toss.
So Diane asked, I got the picture up. Diane asked me to share what I'm doing. So I've gone carnivore and it's been a while since we've seen City of Trees.
I know, right?
Yeah, hi.
I shared a video that you shared with me last week. Or 2 videos, actually.
So carnivore and then the detox tea. Also, antiparasitics are really important because we're constantly being exposed to those. And as they've burrowed into the organs and the muscles, they've laid eggs everywhere. And when you kill some, then the next batch will oh, look at that. 158.3. The next batch will hatch. So I'm feeling like I'm getting into the deeper levels, though. I can feel the difference. And I believe that when you see things coming into place in your body, like weight loss, and it's also showing a sign of being healthier too. Now there's when I was trying to lose weight a couple years ago, the team told me something that was really important. I mean, it's been life-changing for me. And that was, don't focus on weight loss, focus on being healthier. So that means detoxing, balancing hormones is Key. Huge. Balance the hormones. Eat right. Eat the way your body needs you to eat. Who gives a flying flip? What everyone else is doing, do what your body is calling you to do. And listen, feel through what's going on. So if you eat something and you get a twinge in your body, that's your body saying, I'm not sure I like you eating that. So explore that. Explore to see if that is something you need to omit out of your diet for a time.
Well, just like how we went out to lunch with a friend yesterday and you had a cup of coffee and that started hurting your stomach. So you just decided, hey, can I switch this with tea instead? It's hurting my system.
Yeah.
You paid attention to that little twinge because you knew that twinge was going to lead somewhere else.
Yeah. My stomach was feeling heavy from it. Heavy, and there was I don't know if you call it like a bloating feeling, but there was two sensations that I had, and I'm like, okay, I need to set this aside. Jen Day says, yes, that's what I did, and I've lost 100 pounds. That's amazing.
100 pounds is that big out.
Yeah. Good job. So Diane and I are going to share all this stuff on our new show. And our focus won't be how to lose weight, but how to get you healthy so that the weight just naturally drops off. Also, something important about that is your focus, right? If you're focusing on just weight loss, then you're focusing on what's important for the physical. And that's not where you need to be. You need to be where your heart is. You and your heart are connected. People need to see the beauty inside you emanating from within to out.
Bacon, 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 butter, beef, and eggs. Bacon, 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 butter, beef, and eggs. You can just hear it.
Oh, man.
Bacon, 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 butter, beef, and eggs.
Eggs and eggs. Do that again.
Bacon, 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 butter, beef, and eggs.
Eggs.
It's just a song. It's like chicken, banana.
That was a great rap, Diane. I forgot. Boots. We just went over DMSO. I hope you saw that part on the show. DMSO is reversing strokes. DMSO is healing the body. Make sure you pull back and watch that part of the episode because there's this person here. Okay. We show her video. She goes over the recipe, 1 teaspoon of DMSO for 5 ounces of water or juice. This is her book that goes over a lot of different stuff. Right now it's about $11 and change on Amazon. So that will help. And then we also shared testimonials of people who had strokes and what do you call that when they can't move part of their body?
Bell's palsy? No, it's
it's from the stroke. It causes
paralyzed.
Yeah,
paralyzation.
Yeah, that
paralysis.
There you go. And how the DMSO reversed all of that. So Boots, make sure you take a look at that, babe, because your family needs the help.
So our Stymie is asking, what is the protocol for taking ivermectin and for how long?
Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Diane's reminding us.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
Yes, we're only sharing our experiences. And And what has worked for us, we are not professionals. We're not doctors. We're not financial advisors. We're not
lawyers.
Yeah.
So any type of information, if you have any questions, go to
your professional.
The professionals. Your professionals.
If you want professional entertainment, you're at the right place. Okay, so what was the question?
The question was, what is the protocol for taking ivermectin and for how long?
Okay, so Dr. Marcus on X shares testimonials, and I put that on my Facebook too, Stymie. He has people on ivermectin.
Get about that much, right?
About an eraser size.
That's about an eraser size, right?
Yeah.
Maybe more?
No.
Maybe more? No? Can you like it looks nasty.
He has them on, depending on, like, for cancer, because Dr. Marcus is always helping people heal from cancer, 6 months plus. And it's not just ivermectin, but it's fenbendazole or midbenzidol. And if anyone needs that, the pill form of those three, you can reach out to us, and we'll connect you with someone on Telegram who can get you those at a very good price. That's where we get ours. And I recently just ordered off of Amazon fenbendazole paste that comes in the ivermectin tube. Can you pass me that tube? So it's a lot like this, but fatter for the fenbendazole. And then we also order these. I ordered a whole freaking box of these a long time ago. So we still have plenty. And that way you can give it to your fur babies too. That's what I do. Yeah.
I was talking with one of my coworkers named Gloria over at work, and she said that her friend was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And she didn't know that she had colon cancer. She just thought it was just hemorrhoids that she was getting for the longest time. And until it became a stage 4 colon cancer when she went in. And for a while, they were pushing her to take radiation and whatever else. But she decided to go the natural route. And she went straight for the ivermectin paste. And now it's down to a stage 2. Yeah. Instead of a stage 4.
Ask her to find out how much she took and how often. What was her protocol? And then we'll share that next time. Thank you.
And that was just, I didn't even ask her about that. I was just talking about my cancer journey. And she goes, yeah, I had a friend that was doing that. And she's one that doesn't really believe in natural remedies, Gloria. She believes in, what do you call that? Vitamins and minerals and all that type of stuff. But she wasn't really into ivermectin until her friend had the stage 4 colon cancer and then went down to a 2 just by taking ivermectin paste.
Do we have a web page open? No. Where is Google Chrome? Not down here, huh?
Yeah, that one.
No, it's AVG.
Oh, why do you need Google Chrome?
Well, because could you bring up our WordPress website? Because a doctor goes over that. That's why we have it up there. There we go.
Hi, Kidd and Candi. I haven't seen the link on Telegram for ivermectin. Do you know if they would post to Canada?
Are you talking about the pills, the person on Telegram?
Oh yeah, it's our that's place, right?
Yes. So you want to go to HVU University, I believe. Health.
Do we just want to share this while you're going
Yeah, we could do that. Absolutely.
doing that so they can see where we're going? Let's see. Display capture.
Okay.
So hvumega.wordpress.com is where we're at.
I haven't been on here to update things in a long time. Let's see. I've got to figure this out. Oh, here we go. Okay, so she is talking about the different things that you can take. And Haneker, remember Joe Tippins, he's the one who started this whole thing. He had stage 4 cancer and was talking to a vet about his cancer, and the vet said, why don't you just try this? He did. He added a few other things like CBD and something else, and now he is in remission, completely in remission. So here is the video of the doctor that was also diagnosed with stage 4, and this is what she goes over. And I wrote it down here: 3 days on, 5 days off, 3 days on, 7 days off. And you keep going. And then she also talks about watching for die-off, because that can put you into a healing crisis. So you don't want to go too hard. Like what I was just talking about with my detox tea. And she was on it for quite a while until she felt like she had gone through all the different layers of parasites, and then she went on, what do you call it, when you're now just taking it to make sure you don't go back that way, like once a year, twice a year type thing. What's that word called? When you're not treating, but you're just...
Oh, what is that word? Forgot the name of that word.
It's like at the tip of my tongue.
Right?
So entertainment purposes only, guys.
Oh. Has to deal with a regiment, I know, but I don't remember what it's called. Remission? No.
No, when you are just taking it to...
Just slowly taking it throughout the weeks and the months just to make sure that it's...
Maintenance.
There you go.
Yes, until you go on maintenance.
Low quality maintenance!
Yeah. So, for instance, like, what would you discover if you are on the 5 days off, right? Well, my body started itching. My scalp, my butt, my legs, my back. I mean, it was itching everywhere. And I'm like, okay, that's parasites. So I started again. I didn't wait the full 5 days or 7 days. When that itching starts, then that means you go back on, because another bit has hatched. So you can tell. And the more you kill the more you get rid of, the healthier you get, the cleaner you get, the more you can tell what's going on with your body.
I totally agree with that.
You know, there is like, when the body is so full of inflammation, it stops us from sensing little stuff that's going on in the body. But as we're healing and that inflammation starts to drop away, you can feel little things. It's really interesting what's happened. So what are we missing here? Let's see. Did that answer your question, Stymie? Diane and I will go over that more on our new show. Jean says, hi, Kidd and Candi. I haven't seen the link on Telegram for ivermectin. Do you know if they would post to Canada? I can ask. Let me send a message right now.
And as you do that, I want to share this video, which is what glitter is really made of. It's really sad what they have done to the human community.
What's that? Oh, people have been looking into glitter to see what it's made out of, and it appears it may be made out of humans? What? Yeah, there's been some investigating done, and they're finding out that glitter, they say that it's made of microplastics, but when they put it under a microscope, it has the exact same look as that of ashes of a human. Oh, goody. So people were trying to figure out who the main buyers were of glitter. So they went to the two main glitter factories and asked them, and they said, you wouldn't want to know, we're never telling you. So they investigated more, and they found out that their main buyers are morgues and crematories. Fun! More and more people are looking at ashes that they have, and they're looking under a microscope, and they are looking identical to that of what glitter looks like under a microscope. Fun!
Very interesting, right? Very, very interesting. That is information that's starting to come out. And then there's also this information that's also starting to come out. This woman worked at a place called Plum Labs, apparently, and she is describing certain things that she has seen and has witnessed with all sorts of different information.
Okay, I don't know how long this video is going to stay up. I might delete it later, but I used to work at Plum Island, Lab 257. Yep, that Lab 257. They told us it was animal research, just livestock stuff. Studying diseases to protect the food supply. That's how they always frame it, make it sound like we're doing something good. But the things I saw in that lab, the experiments, it wasn't about animals. It wasn't ever just about animals. First red flag, most of the people I worked with either didn't ask questions or knew not to. Those who did ask too much, let's just say they didn't stay around for too long. Contracts pulled, cleared out like they never existed. We get shipments in the middle of the night, no labels, no records. I'm talking live animals, sometimes already mutated. Sometimes they weren't even species that we have names for, and I know that sounds crazy, but I've seen things that look like they weren't even from this planet. Hybrid creatures like something out of a movie. We weren't just testing viruses, we were engineering them. Modifying bacteria, adding genetic sequences that shouldn't even be compatible with human DNA. At one point, I was assigned to a project that involved ticks. Yep. Those ticks. We were told it was a control study to understand how disease spreads, but what we really were doing was testing how to make the virus spread easier, more contagious, more invisible. A few months later, the first Lyme disease cases popped up across the water in Connecticut just out of nowhere. Coincidence? Sure. Then there were the containment breaches. We weren't allowed to say the word leak. If something got out, we call it a displacement. You see a mutated deer foaming at the mouth on the shoreline, that's a displacement. You see some wild creature unalive looking like it got stitched together from 4 different animals, displacement. They always had an explanation, always just enough to keep you paranoid but not empowered. That's how they keep you quiet. I shouldn't be saying any of this. I've already seen 2 people disappear after talking too much. Plum Island wasn't just some animal lab, it was a test site, a lab rat farm. And the real test subject, they never stayed on that island.
Very interesting information.
Very much so. Jean, yes, they do post to Canada.
So kind of like those green bees that can sting as many times as they want. I forgot the name of those bees. Those were from that containment lab. There was the genetics of wasps and yellow jackets. Those are also they were not created by Source himself. They were human created.
Our channel and get the information from me about the person who offers these
one, right?
medications.
Not this one. Yeah,
Yeah,
this one.
No.
This one?
Yeah, because you leave a comment there.
Okay.
Oh, just copy that. And you can't really post that though, or you could put it up and they could use their phone, right?
Yeah, they can use their phone.
But what if they're on the live on their phone? They cancel out of that to do that, but yeah, just post the link too.
That's a QR code. So copied link. We'll share that part if you guys want to take a screenshot of that really fast. And then there is, we can use this. Yeah. Hi, y'all. Is there a way to make this bigger?
I don't think so. Not on that, not on Notepad. Is there any reason why you didn't just put it in the text?
I could. But it's not gonna go to Facebook.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Wait, you're on Facebook.
I am on Facebook, but
I can do that though.
I need to grab it, which I don't. Oh, I could just post it in here. That's fine. I'll grab it.
Okay.
So there's that. Yeah, I don't know if I should share that last video though. This one.
What's it about?
The flight logs.
Yeah, let's wait. If you have any reservation, then wait.
I think so.
So we've seen all of the stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you share it on Facebook? Oh, you did? Okay. So just join our Telegram page and we'll get you the information. I can post that now in there.
You know, I did see something about the salt that you guys are talking about. I don't even... Did I even save that video? I don't think I did or shared it at all. Did I? It was... No, I don't think I did. Have you guys seen that video of that woman that got the jaw of, like, of something within her food box? I did save it. Or share it. Let me see. I don't know how true this video is. But it is worth watching with you guys. I don't know if he's selling anything or not, but this is about Celtic sea salt. So I would like your guys' opinion upon this type of information.
Celtic salt is high in heavy metals. Part 20. Not all salt is created equal. 9 out of 10 available salts are all high in plastics and heavy metals. This is why getting a salt that has a trace mineral test from a third-party lab, independent, is so important, so you know what you're actually getting. Remember, what salt companies are doing is terrible, and they're just relabeling whatever salt is most readily available. There's no real authenticity behind 9 out of 10 salts available. But here's a list of the salts that we definitely know we want to stay away from. Celtic salt, pink salt, Redmond, basically every major salt that you have heard of. Even Morton, which means death in Latin. All of these salts, even if it says kosher, it's not clean. It ain't kosher. The salt ain't kosher. You need to make sure that you're getting a salt that is from a third-party tested lab and not from a corporation. That's why we found you the Salt of Life, the best salts so far on the planet. Remember, you need 5 to 10 grams of an organic qualified salt every day to fix and heal and get that magnesium. Because the number 2 deficiency, a magnesium deficiency. And we're told salt every offering, Leviticus 2:13. Don't you let that salt suffer from your sacrifices, offerings, or oblations. Leviticus 2:13. And it's a covenant of salt that will last forever. Numbers 18:19. Oh, but the law was done away with. Listen, I'm just trying to tell you how to fix your magnesium deficiency. If you don't want to listen to me, then don't. But that's why we made y'all the Health Bible. Get healthy, wealthy, and why. Get the world's best salt at jacobslane.com or hit the link in the bio instead.
What are your guys' thoughts upon that? Because we've been taking Celtic sea salt for the longest time, and it has a lot of heavy metals in it, which a lot of things do, which I'm not denying that. But the way that they harvest certain things can still put microplastics and metals and whatever else in anything, even the salts that they're talking about. But I'm just wondering what everybody's thoughts are with that.
Well, of course, Sarah. I mean, he said, don't negate salting your sacrifice. So if your sacrifice is chips, then that's fine too. It's just, what kind of salt are they using? Is it, like he said, loaded with heavy metals? So that's just something that you want to look into.
And yes, he did say Salt of Life, and I think that's the thing that he is selling personally. I don't know. Salt.
Can people join without, do we have to add them, or can they just join?
I think that they can just join.
Okay, right. All right, so it's posted in there, guys. How to get in touch with her on Telegram. Oh, I should put that. Can I edit it? Yeah. Telegram.
He said something about Redmond, didn't he? Like,
yeah, you don't want to do Redmond
because it's Redmond in
Well-
a different language means death, or was that something else?
Morton.
Morton.
So, remember what the star said about what did they say? Wait a minute, I just had it. Huh. Nope, it's gone. Oh,
Renee Locke says, look up Salt of Life. I bought it. It's very good.
Nice. Let's see. Salt of
Life. And Carrie Ann says, I get mine from a private health outlet. I didn't see any Salt of Life on Amazon, so you could skip that process. Carrie Ann says, it cost me 15 Australian dollars. Dollars.
So $44 for 3 pounds of it. Everyone wants you to sign up with your email.
Yep. So they can send you stuff.
I get so tired of full emails. Okay, so when we're ready, we can just order it right through shop.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Salt of Life.
Yeah.
All sorts of different things are starting to come out. All sorts of different information. I'm excited to see what's going to be happening after today. Because I know that we're not going to see any information today. We're going to see more information in the next few days because it takes the time lapse is different.
Oh, remember what the star said about the Himalayan sea salt?
I think so.
Yeah, that it's really heavily laced with explosives and shit.
Because of the video on TikTok with that.
Yeah. How they harvest it.
It's the way that they harvest it. But it's also giant's blood. So, of course, it's going to be full of metals. Because our blood is full of metals. Their blood is full of metals.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah. Renee says this is the one he recommended. It's actually considered organic salt, and I buy an 8-ounce for $6.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Whose voice? My voice or her voice?
8-ounce. Where do you buy that at, Renee? This 8-ounce is $11.
Redmond's comes from Utah, probably where Giants were. Giant plasma salt. Well, shit. Yeah. Wonder if that's from the program that I have running for the background noise. But it doesn't seem like it's getting muted on my side. Maybe. I don't know.
By the way, when you get with the person who offers the pills, let them know that Candy Schultz sent you. Okay.
Referred you mean?
Yeah.
Sent
Yeah.
you. I sent them to you. She sent me. Ooh. Oh, so we had it was funny. About 4 days ago, I walk into the break room because I was about to clock out, and I see all my supervisors, every supervisor in the break room, all cleaning up and, scraping the, what do you call those? The lockers, getting all the gunk off, wiping it down, this, that, and the other thing, doing a major cleaning. And I was telling somebody about it, and I was like, yeah, we had about 20 different Cinderellas working in our break room yesterday. Because they looked like Cinderellas. Cinderella, Cinderella. No. Oh. I just had to bring that up.
That's hilarious.
Right?
Yes.
All right, you guys. We love you. And we will... Well, wait. What's my schedule like next week? Friday and Saturday. So we'll see you guys Friday. Saturday, we're most likely going to go to the Renaissance Fair in Northern Washington. So that should be fun.
So do you think we'll go live on Friday or skip next week? Maybe we'll play it by ear?
Probably play it by ear. I think Friday. I do get off at 2:30 a.m. on Thursday. We could always try for that day.
The Renaissance Fair sells those great big turkey legs.
Oh no, I'm not going to have one of those. Last time I had one, but that was over in California, so I wouldn't know about over here. But last time I had one of those, it upset my system real bad.
So it probably wouldn't be good for me either.
Probably not.
What would I be able to eat there?
Food.
Yeah, well,
just not turkey meat.
They have tons of French fries and tortillas and bread and potato. Remember they have potato? I love all that stuff, but it's just not okay for me right now. Am I going to have to bring my own steak?
Probably.
Bacon and
but
cheese?
They're going to check our bags, which means that you can't bring in your own food.
I have to go out to the car and eat.
That's usually how it goes for those type of places.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
All right, guys. Diane. Oh, I still gotta set up our new YouTube channel.
We won't be able to change the name until we reach 1,000 people.
That's right. Okay.
So it's just going to be a normal YouTube /ZXMA. No. Oh, yes. Diane is going to be, Maria is going to be in the hospital. So if anyone can send her your prayers, that would be very much appreciated. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening in the next couple of weeks, so stand strong. Know that you are doing everything that you need to do for yourself, and remember, always put yourself first. Most of the information that is coming through TikTok and all that type of stuff is leaking through from other timelines. So keep that in mind when you're watching something and fear comes up. Do not allow that fear to overrule you, but just know that whatever is happening for the collective, and we are here to process that information, so the information can get farther out there with a pure connection. Because if we give into that fear of that information, it feeds that fear of information, and everybody sees that information as fearful. We are the conduits. We are the ones that are bringing the light to whatever dark entities and dark influences that are out there. We love you guys, and we will see you guys